Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's synonymous with being dependable.
The man they call safe hands.
Yep, David Seaman, one of the outstanding keepers of his time and a commander of tight defence because of the understanding he develops with those in front.
This looks promising. That's where it came from. Now the gets his head on it! Goal! Inter! And there is your opener. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Distributed tidily. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Dani Olmo. Haaland receives it in a good position here. And he's heaved it away. De Bruyne. That's a shade optimistic. Rice, can he get on the end of this? Looking to play him in. McAllister. Mbappe. Short changes him with that pass. Spread to the right. And he's quick to return it. Musiala plays it in. Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Zanetti gets over and intercepts.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's a key interception. Into the channel. Count providing an out. Kelly! And that's a sharp finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Leeds are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Inter clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Zanetti clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he welcomes it in. And the finish! Haaland! That is brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, what a mistake! Chance! And that's a tiny finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mbappe, Adriano. Mbappe has a look up and delivers. He'll try from distance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. James. And it's Kaut. Kaut, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Pelé. James, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Zanetti. Yaya Toure. Now it's Haaland. He's in plenty of space here.
Minutes has been indicated.
Pelé.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Haaland. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Leeds are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
And we'd like to inform you now that
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. The second half then, just getting going. He's had it taken off him. And that pass just didn't quite work. Kaut is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Haaland. Kaut. Lovely pass, but can he get that? He looks to lift it! It's a loose ball. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Adriano chasing after it. Rice proves too strong. And here's Haaland. Oh, important interception. Yaya Toure. Mbappe. That's been slipped through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Real chance! And that is wildly off target.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Rice gathers from the goal kick. Thinks about the shot. And the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. It's the moment they all wanted. A goal in his 100th game. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So again, we have parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
This ended up in no man's land. Now it's Haaland. Brilliantly cut out. Knocks it into space. Yaya Toure. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Zanetti. Musiala. He's got away. And this is Adriano. Alexander-Arnold. Here comes a... Getting up there! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Inter Milan have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Adriano! It's Adriano! Adriano is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Leeds choosing to make the first change. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Danny Olmo. Coming on the field. Number 21.
Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that.
18,
Keeper's got good
Mbappe.
distance on that.
Number 4. Franz Beckenbauer. Number 7. Davids.
Alexander-Arnold.
This is
This is a
Bellingham.
promising build-up. Pass somewhat off target.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he was quick to react. Rice. And that could set him on his way. He's having a shot! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Alexander-Arnold picks it up from the goal kick. Robertson aimed beyond the defence. Chance to chance! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let
added
themselves
minutes
down
has
by
been
not
indicated.
picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Leeds found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this.
Oh, he's all alone! Nunez! And there's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining. That's that, the end. Leeds have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Pele picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.